Joshua chapter 3, verse 6 says, "And Joshua said to the priests," so before he was talking to the people, in verse 5, he said to all the people of Israel, "Consecrate yourselves, for tomorrow the Lord will do wonders among you." Now in verse 6, he's speaking directly to the priest here. So again, target audience right here. He's speaking to the priests. Take up the Ark of the Covenant. Take up the Ark of the Covenant, this box here that God has given us to store the two tablets of stone that have the Ten Commandments on them, the jar of manna to show that God had faithfully provided for us through our 40-year wilderness wandering, and Aaron's staff that budded, basically showing that Aaron is the chosen priesthood, Aaron and his line are. And so all of that is contained in this Ark of the Covenant that God had given to his people to basically show that they are his people. Israel was his chosen nation. He was making them to be his nation. And so Joshua said to the priests who oversaw this Ark of the Covenant, who oversaw the priestly items, take up the Ark of the Covenant, this is your job, and pass on before the people. Take up the Ark of the Covenant and pass on before the people. So, and look at this. So they took up the Ark of the Covenant and went before the people. They did exactly what Joshua had said. No hesitation. So they did this. So they took up the Ark of the Covenant and went before the people. No hesitation. They obeyed Joshua. They obeyed the Lord. Again, this is God's word. God is doing this among the people, but there are no reservations. There's no hesitations with the Levitical priests here. They are so able and so willing to just jump right on in terms of being obedient to Joshua as God's commissioned leader over Israel and ultimately to the Lord. And so this is Joshua chapter 3, verse 6. Joshua said to the priests, take up the Ark of the Covenant and pass on before the people. And so they took up the Ark of the Covenant and went on before the people. Joshua 3, 6.